Rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Buddy Hield is out there with Neesmith, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Shots good from Young.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Duarte passes to Neesmith. Here's Duarte. Now the pass to Neesmith. And he converts the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Murray left side, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Count it, good.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young from outside, traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton passes to Turner to the left wing. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Hield, driving the lane. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And it's Murray penetrating. Count the basket.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, put the defender in a bind.
Pass to Duarte. Now, here's Neesmith. Stolen by Collins. By himself. And finished off by Collins.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They kick out to Hield. And so Indiana again turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Murray outside. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Young for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Hield with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Neesmith. And Indiana, another three.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Young passes to Collins. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Murray. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young's shot is off. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Jacks up a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Young in the corner. Fires from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Neesmith is out there with Heel, and it's Turner in at the center.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Yes, that goes in.
I'll tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Here's Hield. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Hunter for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Turner to the paint. Here's Duarte. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
To the middle, stolen away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds. and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of 3 rebounds and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
A crossover, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Duarte. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one is no good.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Here's Collins. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Going inside. Timeout called the Pacers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The inbound, and Hield with the lay-in. Hield's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Picked off in midair. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing.
All right, David, thank you.
Your Hawks, 33. The Pacers, 42.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Sadiq Bey is out there with Griffin. Then it's Clint Capella.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving, and keeping pressure on the defense.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Brissett, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Griffin can't get it to go in. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Nemhard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one good for 2.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Bay wide open, and he fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Jackson trying to break free. Hield with the bucket. That's 12 points for Buddy Hield.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Passes it to Forrest. Second chance shot, and the shot goes in. Forrest has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Mathurin. Hits it from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Hield can't hit. The Hawks trail by 14. Forrest passes to Griffin. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nemhard. Fires the three. Rebound, Atlanta. Cabela's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
And the Pacers call time here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers leading by 12. Halliburton outside. And there's the drive. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
1:31 left to play here in the third. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 10 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Turner finds Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Young against Halliburton. Young's shot is good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Young against Halliburton. Here's Nora. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Outside, Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Young. From outside the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's the Indiana Pacers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Indiana leading by 12. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Turner. And it's Nora in at the power forward. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young from outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Duarte. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Halliburton. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Good work defensively by Turner.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. The pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. And 11 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Indiana leading by 10. Collins comes over with the double team. Here's Duarte. He gets it in there.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Young against Halliburton. Pass to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Clock at 4. Inside. Collins kicks to Hunter. It's up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Mora can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 10. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Halliburton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Pacers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Dwara, the pass to Neesmith. Here's the three. Rebounded by Capella.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group
The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Now here's Young. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Banchero, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Pass to Fultz. Here's Banchero from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Young misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Harris. Goes back up. Orlando calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Fultz against Young. Fultz is good. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Here's Banchero. He's got 5. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Wagner. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
And he lobs it up, and it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Capella finds Young. Hunter with the ball. The 3-ball. On target from range.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Orlando leading. Outside Carter. Stolen by Collins. Fultz against Young. Collins with a screen on Fultz. Young, the pass to Hunter. Off the mark there with a 3. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time when I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Young from long range sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's tipped. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Harris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
The kick out to Young. Shot from 12. Here's Hunter, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter. The ball's knocked loose. The Magic have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Harris on the wing, defended by Murray. Here's Banchero, and that one is stuffed right through.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Young with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Young's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Outside Young, 3 seconds left. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 8.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. 11 points in the quarter. He's on.
Please give a big round of applause for Young.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3, and it's Fultz in at the point. Wagner for 3. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. 5 points in the game.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Inside. Here's Banchero. 13 points in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Young from long range, pure from three-point range. Young's got 11 points.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Fultz passes to Harris. No luck on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Collins with it. Wagner picks him up. Back to Collins. Outside Young. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Harris goes in. Here's Carter. Goes up again. No good there. Capella with the defensive effort. Murray against Wagner. Murray passes to Young. Collins with a screen on Fultz. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Second chance shot. Here's Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it. There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable of putting it on the deck and driving open areas.
And the Hawks making a change here. Forrest is checked in. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Fultz. Hunter on the wing. The fadeaway. Atlanta gets it back. The 3. Pass to Forrest. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. They shoot again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Murray from outside. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Suggs. Banked it in off the glass. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Hunter, good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That's tipped. Here's Collins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Hunter's got 10.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The 3 from Suggs. Fires in the triple.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game...
The Magic, 40.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Orlando has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Forrest in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wagner, left side. Pass to Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. Collins with the rebound. And, of course, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, BA. 2 trips to the NBA Finals led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, they get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Orlando shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's a watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
Pass to Collins. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
His first. Team's first.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. And a nice finish on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
The kick to Hunter. Wagner with a steal. Anthony outside. Here's Banchero, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta making some changes here. Bay comes in for John Collins. And it's Young in for Forrest. Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. He's covered by Bay. Isaac against Hunter. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Isaac.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Young from long range. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And here's Hunter for 3. Knocks down the long J. Hunter's got 13 now.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned. Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Bay with a screen on Anthony. Got a piece of it. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. And here's Capella from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Bogdanovich. Good. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Capella, screen on Anthony. Young from long range. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac outside. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. This one for 3. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the bucket is good.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammates, such a critical skill.
Bay from long range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Orlando. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero, and it's Wagner in at center, locking down the middle. Outside Murray. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Harris is checked in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
The kick out to Young. From deep. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Collins with a screen on Fultz. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wagner for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 9.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Pass to Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Throws it up high. Collins, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Fires from deep. They get it back.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Capella finds Young. Collins a screen to the paint. They need this. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
And Banchero gets it to go.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Young from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
The three from Banchero. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there. And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
There's Young with the three, and the Hawks with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
To the left side wing, beyond the arc, connects from downtown. Young's got 38 points.
And Young
is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Pass to Harris. To the inside. And stolen by Murray.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Banchero. Let's go with a three. Can't hit that one. So it's Orlando picking up the win. And Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Gary Harris is out there with Fultz, and it's Carter in at the 5. Back to Fultz. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hield with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And there's Banchero on the assist from Fultz.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Now, here's Wagner. Takes it inside. Fultz, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Over to the wing. Launches it. Unable to get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Nailed from three-point land.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Now, here's Banchero. And the shot is good. Banchero's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Here's Nesmith. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Halliburton passes to Duarte. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Nesmith. Hield kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around. The shot no good by Duarte. The Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. you know what you'll get from him every night.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Wagner. The dish now to Fultz. Passes it to Carter. On the wing, Harris. Back to Carter. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Out to Carter. Harris outside. Back to Carter. Can't hit from in close. Both teams have it going here early. Still close through the first quarter. It's the Magic. As
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Here come your NBA.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz at the one.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Banchero dishes to Harris. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Banchero. Here's Hield. Out to Turner from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Carter drives in. Over in the corner, Banchero. Carter with the screen. Banchero passes to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. He's tightly guarded. 2 on the clock. Carter. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Here's Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Halliburton against Fultz. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Clock at 6. And it's Turner off the drive. They kick out to Hield. Here's Neesmith. And Indiana, another three. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Fultz finds Harris. Pass to Carter. Banchero with the ball. There's the drive. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And Orlando making a change here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Suggs, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And team strategy, closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Team, everyone. Show them some love.
Here's Nora. Feeds it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And they've repeatedly poked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Taken away by Anthony. There's the feed to Banchero. Suggs in the corner. Down low. Banchero passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Out to the right wing, takes the three. Rebounded by Anthony. Right wing, Suggs kicks to Anthony. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David, for that interview.
32, the Magic, 27.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Magic trail by 5. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Then there's Jackson. And it's Nembhard in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. And it's Suggs missing.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And there's the pass to Nora. Here's Mathurin. Hield outside. From past the arc. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on both.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Dishes it to Banchero. The three. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers leading by 7. They kick out to Heel. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Pass to Nembhard from downtown. Indiana again missing. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Nora. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Anthony finds Isaac. Back to Anthony. Pass to Suggs. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Wagner blocked again. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Banchero. Blocked again. Here's Mathurin. Inside. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Suggs passes to Isaac. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Isaac's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella. And he shoots it with confidence. You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
Suggs passes to Wagner. He kicks it to Suggs. And that one's on target from the wing.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Healed outside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
It's Anthony with the drive. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Indiana moving it around. Mora, the pass to Mathurin. The three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero kicks to Isaac. Suggs in the corner. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. The rebound by Heel. Pacers leading by 9. The pass to Mathurin. Here's Nora. Now Jackson. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
dance team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Halliburton passes to Turner. Off with the layup. And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious.
Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz in at point guard.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
RJ passes to Neesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Neesmith can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 11. There's Wagner with the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Brissett, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Magic have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Halliburton drives in. Brissett passes to RJ. Here's Brissett. Sweet move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Carter kicks to Banchero. Harris passes to Banchero. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. To the right side. He takes it in, and it's Banchero missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Wagner from long range. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Halliburton passes to Brissett. Fultz brings the double team. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some block.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. They set the pick. Pass to Brissett. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Harris passes to Carter. To the left side wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And he recovers it. Here's Fultz. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And, you know, even when you D him up, Fultz still powers through that defense, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Turner with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And Turner throws it down.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Indiana.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And it's Harris off the drive. Carter kicks to Wagner. Got a piece of it. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Brissett grabs the miss. Out to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Launches it. That shot no good. For 3, Harris. And the miss. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused at the
Conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Here's Young. Fires the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Halliburton against Young. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And a deep 3 from Young. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Duarte. Here's Turner. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young with the bucket.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Now here's Collins. Up top, Young, defended by Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, BA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Now here's Halliburton. He lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Turner. Field passes to Halliburton. That 3's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Collins a screen. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Young way outside. Collins finds Young. 1:51 left in the first. And that one's good. Young's got 7.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Right side Murray. Now Young. He's got 9. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
The Pacers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Nesmith. Here's the 3. Indiana again missing. The Hawks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Here come your NBA.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Right, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage. And for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, BA, man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Duarte. Launches it. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with him. Outside Hunter. Here's Young. Collins a screen. Fires the 3. And Young is good for 3. He's got 12.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Murray. For 3. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Young. Back to Collins. With the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Here's Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Halliburton. Healed for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
And Turner with the block. Here's Neesmith. Collins defending. Out to Hield. The 3 is up. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
2 minutes.
And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Out to Hield. It's Dorte on the wing. 4 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Hawks leading. Young inside, defended by Halliburton. Outside Murray. Hunter passes to Murray. Collins outside. Shot clock at 6. Young on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
And the Pacers call time here.
Bringing the heat. Now at midcourt. Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
1:05 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Capella. Hunter with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Murray's got 8 points.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
36 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he's able to get it back to the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. 16 points for him.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Hey, rejected by Capella. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Sadiq Bey, Trent Forrest.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of this one. A shot to stop the run, and it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Matherin and Hield out on the perimeter. Then it's Jackson, and it's Nwora in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Down low. Out Outside for Bay. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Bay drains the triple.
Here's Nembhard. And the basket is good.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside. Here's Nora. Here's Nembhard. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Takes it inside. Pass to Nora. The three. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They get it again. Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Outside Murray. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Brissett comes in for Nora. Neesmith, he's checked in for Hield. And Halliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Forrest.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And it's Capella with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Back to Brissett. Halliburton on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Halliburton against the upset with Young. He's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, BA. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Fires for three. Young missing again. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Going inside, it's going to go on Bogdanovich. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Pass to Brissett. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 18 points in the game.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
There's Neesmith with the three. That shot missing, and Atlanta will come the other way. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovich up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Here's Halliburton, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, the perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Clint Capella out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Young in at the point guard. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Bey outside from downtown. No good. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Brissett down low. Bogdanovich on him. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team. The Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
There's Young with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Halliburton. From the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now Young. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Young's got 23 points.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The Pacers have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. 4-3. Halliburton misses. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. There's the triple. Back to Young. It's stolen by Halliburton. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Young, the pass to Murray. The three ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Outside Young. Offensive rebound. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Murray passes to Hunter. Young against Halliburton. From deep three-point range, and Young is good for 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Young. Back to Murray. From behind the arc. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Young with it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Bear.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at point guard. They get the rebound. Capella, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Now Fultz. In the corner, it's Harris. Banked in off the glass.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Right side, Collins. Murray outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Rebound by Murray. The Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bobbed up there for Collins. Young against Fultz. A nice shot by Young.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Wagner. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to. Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Out to Harris. Wagner on the wing. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Wagner's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now here's Murray. Back to Young. From downtown, the offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Banchero passes to Carter. Fultz kicks to Harris. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:19 left to play in the first. Passes to Capella. Stolen by Carter. Here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Wagner on the wing. To the middle. Here's Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Carter right side. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Out left to the wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Young against Fultz. Young drives in, and good that time. Young's got 6.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Harris outside. Back to Wagner. To the wing right side. Banchero kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. And it's Banchero missing. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And there's been the...
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz at the guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Now, here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. And it's Banchero top the key. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Here's Harris.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Here he goes. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
That's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks leading. Here's Young, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bol, he's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Banchero's checked in for the Magic.
It's time for your
And stolen by Hunter. Young with no one around. Buries the open 3 to cap the break. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one falls for Young.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Suggs with the ball, guarded by Hunter. Suggs dishes to Anthony. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 3. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Hawks. Cabela's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
So it's the Hawks now. The Magic getting the bucket and finished off by Collins.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Now the dish to Banchero. Back to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Anthony kicks to Suggs. Over in the corner, Isaac. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Taken away by Anthony. Isaac passes to Anthony. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Give it up again with the 407 next team.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Isaac kicks to Suggs. Swiped it away. In the corner, it's Hunter. Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. Capella, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Murray. Driving in. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Anthony. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Carter drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 6.
Quick first step. Wendell showing he can put the ball on the floor and drive it.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
5 seconds left in the second quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Make some noise. Crowd, it's the 407.
1 second left. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 4 on the bucket from Anthony.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
The end of the first half with the score. Your Magic 32. The Hawks 36. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Murray Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Clint Capella is out there with Bay. And it's Forrest in at the point. Now here's Murray. Capella with a screen on him. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Forrest. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And for the Hawks, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Suggs is running. Feeds it to Banchero. Pass to Murray. Goes back up. And the layup good by Hunter. Hunter's got his second bucket.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Kicks to Banchero. Third quarter of play, just over a minute and a half gone by. Good work defensively by Capella. Isaac with the steal. Now, here's Banchero. He's covered by Murray. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. The pass to Bay. Passes it to Forrest. And so it looks like the Hawks are retaining possession here. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Gary Harris comes in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Timeout Atlanta. Heading to the court.
Atlanta making a switch here.
For your 407 dance team. Fans, it's time to get
4 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. Count that one. 19 points for Trae Young.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here is Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
With that big frame, Sadiq is tough to guard in space.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Well, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Fultz against Young. In the corner, it's Capella. Now here's Bey. Not a lot of room. Back to Capella. Bey finds Capella. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Lock at 6. Bey wide open, and he fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Carter dishes to Banchero. Pass to Fultz. The feed now to Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's an example where the unpredictability of Fultz helps him, especially in that pick and roll where he can slice dimes through the D.
Now here is Carter. 8 points for him. Wagner on the wing. He feeds it to Carter. Here's Fultz. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Harris. Following the basket by Trae Young. Banchero, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The shot missing. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Hawks lead by 1. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Fultz is out there with Harris, and it's Wagner in at the center. Fultz is out there for Orlando. Harris kicks to Banchero. The putback, and Wagner able to finish.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Count it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Murray left side. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Capella kicks to Young. Murray outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Harris passes to Wagner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And stolen by Wagner. Wagner kicks to Wagner. Knocked away. Wagner passes to Wagner. Over in the corner, Fultz. Wagner, and Wagner able to finish. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
It's stolen by Banchero. All alone. And finished off by Banchero.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And that's when they desperately needed it.
Here's Murray. Right side, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Young kicks to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Outside for Murray. Collins dishes to Murray. Back to Collins. And stolen by Wagner. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the pass to Fultz. Here's Banchero. Wow, came this close. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, his play is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Free shot.
He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Young pass to Collins. Good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And slammed up by Harris.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
The kick out to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Banchero dishes to Harris. Wagner passes to Wagner. To tie it up. It's on.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, that he gets it done.
It's Young on the wing. Here's Capella. Yes!
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, that they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for it.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. First.
with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nwora in at power forward. Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Orlando. Hield for three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Outside Carter. Harris on the wing. Back to Carter. Here's Banchero. Fultz passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Fultz with it. Halliburton picks him up. 11 feet out. Fultz can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nwora. Outside Hield. Lets the three fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And the three off target. Here's Orlando. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Can't get it to drop. Halliburton with some nice D. Pass to Hield. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Now here's Carter. Outside Fultz. Left side Carter. Back to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Hield. Wagner for three. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Hield. Here's Mathurin. The three is up. And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Pass to Nwora. Here's Mathurin.
You have to love the hard work of Gary Harris on the defensive end. Alters the shot right there.
Here's Banchero. It's not going to go for him, so Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Nwora. He's checked by Carter. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nwora from outside the arc. The Pacers again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fultz into the lane. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And here's Hield. Takes a three. The rebound by Carter. Harris outside. Wagner outside. Trying to get back on track. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Out to Hield. All alone. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Hield's got 7 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Fultz. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
This guy has a variety of moves at his disposal, and off the pull-up jumper, Markelle Fultz mixing up the defensive player right there. Nice.
Here's Nora. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Fultz. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you love that Mark Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
So he gets them both. It's intercepted. Here's Banchero, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Harris passes to Carter. Wagner with it, guarded by Hield. Carter, a screen on Hield. Fultz against Halliburton. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. 15 seconds left in the first. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Magic. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Wagner and Banchero at the forward slot. Gary Harris out there with Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Pass to Duarte. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Orlando shooting a nice 50% for the game.
What you love about Chris Duarte is the tenacity with which he approaches the two-guard position.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one misses. They asked for Duarte. Had a successful first year in the league, Doris.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A., and consider the lofty expectations he was experiencing as a first-round pick. This guy came in, played great at the two-guard position. He did a lot of things. Scored, facilitated, and rebounded.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the basket by Hield.
Boy, Buddy Hield doing it all right now for his team. This guy is percolating a little bit.
And it's Wagner missing. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Nembhard. Uncovered. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Harris passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Back to Wagner. Six on the shot clock. And it's Wagner off the drive. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. 5 points in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Inside, here's Brissett. Back to Duarte. The three. Anthony grabs the board. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the paint. Wagner. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Indiana has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nembhard, defended by Wagner. Here's Brissett, lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Harris. The three from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Pass to Brissett. There's the three. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's Suggs, and it's flushed down. A nice game.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Healed from outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Isaac, here we go. That ties the game.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Orlando calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
One more time, let's hear it for the 407
There's 21 seconds left in the second. Pass to Suggs. Out to Anthony. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his first points in this one.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front, up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nora in at the 4.
Blocking foul called on Mo Wagner. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Halliburton misses. And Orlando's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Outside for Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And Turner with the block. Here's Neesmith. Isaac covering. Pass to Matherin. Here's Nora. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Here's Suggs. Defended by Halliburton. Good on the bucket. And Carroll's got 7 points in the game.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Grant.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Isaac outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. Back to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. The rebound by Neesmith. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Wagner with a steal. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's Ben Carroll. Back to Isaac. And the layup is good. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Halliburton on the attack. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Neesmith. Isaac covering. Here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. 1:57 left in the third. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Ben Carroll. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Suggs. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls. When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs is a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. It's stolen by Halliburton. Looking to win the run. That shot, no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Isaac covering. Turner. Can't cash it in from close range. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Nice shot by Turner.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And it's Wagner off the drive. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Bancaro. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
And Allie, thanks.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Matherin. The shot misses. Orlando leading. Here's Bancaro. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Into the lane. Shot's good by Matherin.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has demonstrated terrific improvement running the offense, especially with how he moves the basketball.
Back to Fultz. Here's Bancaro. Harris outside. Wagner on the wing. From deep. 5 to shoot. That one no good. For Indiana, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Orlando calls timeout.
Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans. Here they come, Magic fans.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Right side Fultz. Carter on the wing. Harris outside. Pass to Bancaro. Now here's Fultz. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Pass to Bancaro. Clock at 6.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Indiana trailing here. Turner with it. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Brissett. Halliburton left side. There's Nesmith with a 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Here's Turner. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. And that one falls for Turner.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Carter, the pass to Fultz. Carter, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Harris. Back to Wagner. And he drives in. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Nesmith. The shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Back to Fultz. Pass to Harris. Here's Banchero. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Nesmith. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Harris passes to Fultz. And here's Carter. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton outside. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now, Gary Harris has been an outstanding free throw shooter his entire career, but these pressure moments are a little different. Can he knock it in?
Here's Turner. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Turner with it. Fultz picks him up. Three-pointer. Halliburton. The shot, no good. Here's Orlando. Right side Fultz. Fires for three. Count it! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
Well, that's where you're trusting the jumper if you're Markelle Fultz. Be ready on the catch, rise and fire.
Carter with it. Here's Banchero. Oh, no good! And the Pacers call time here. Field for three. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the point. Pass to Harris. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. Pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For a free T-shirt. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
calls for Turner.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Out to Harris. Pass to Fultz. Wagner on the wing. Back to Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Here's Brissett. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Driving to the basket, pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Right wing, here's Brissett. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Banchero. Count the basket and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
At the line for the
video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. Lets it fly. Out left to the wing. Halliburton on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Franz Wagner.
Tyrese Halliburton is a skilled free throw shooter. Pressure is on. Can he continue that lead?
He gets the first, and that ties this game up.
At the line for 2.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Fultz passes to Carter. The 3 from Banchero. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hield. Halliburton against Carter. Halliburton, pass to Hield. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
Wagner for 3. The shot comes out, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton on the attack. The shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
To the right side.
Orlando foul. Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
There's Fultz with a 3. He's off on that one. Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. There's Nesmith with a 3. The rebound by Carter.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Indiana winning this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything